what jersey this young man's gonna wear. Oregon got a lot of options. Do I want to try this 3-3-5 tight? Maybe 3-4. It's actually what I'm most comfortable in.
One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Put the eggshells on.
The Cornhuskers will kick it away to start us off. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Caught in the backfield. It's Benson. Defense grabs the football.
Big stick, baby.
Great job by the defense in the back end. And he made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out,
baby.
And that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later.
Rocked. That boy got rocked. Back out. Look at the Oregon.
Great place to start for this offense. They'll give it to Johnson.
He didn't even pull.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
It's complete. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Picked up.
Now on the move.
Corner 15.
Finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Third quarter. Yeah.
I tell you what, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
trying to call
And the
a fake home.
TTT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill fast.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Moore will throw. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Try to get it to the edge. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Yeah, this man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
And the Ducks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Hughes. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Ducks will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. First one of the day is on its way, and he's been sort of scarce around here. Only called on one time in that loss last week. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds.
I don't want the Oregon jerseys back, bro. Like, fuck, man. Yo, they had different jerseys on the sideline. Look, that's so ass. That's so bad.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Oh, they're after him! That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that.
Man, nigga paused and unpaused that quick, man. What the fuck? Okay.
They could affect him and influence this passing game.
So now it's 2nd and long.
Get him up the line,
Back to throw, it's Raiola.
Oh. Yo, they not.
Number 15 on the year. Not able to get loose on the return, but what
That's
a
so
way
bad.
to put his team in business at the 33.
The ball just literally sat on their helmets, bro. 3-man rush.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled there last time out. They knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply not physical enough offensively at this point.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Going to the ground. Shakes off the defender. And he's dragged down.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
The Ducks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Touchdown, Oregon! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. The extra point here would tie the game.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's the pressure. The throw. He's got an open man. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a short pass.
Oh, good block.
At the 40, there he goes. And he's brought down after a huge completion. It was quite a burden for Dylan Raiola a year ago, viewed as the Nebraska football savior. So, Jesse, how should he approach growth and improvement in his sophomore season?
Well, I think you got to continue to grow. There were a lot of eyes on Dylan Raiola last year, and for good reason. He is unbelievably
Touchdown, Husker! Nice catch and good work afterwards.
What's wrong with Buddy?
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this. This could be a scary unit.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Oklahoma State is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Pistol Pete isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They are up by 7 over Kansas State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll try the run. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Now this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth and already inside a minute to go in the first. From the gun, running back on the move. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Ducks want to move quickly. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's third and long or third and inches, you just have to go execute. They do it.
You always have to be aware of the running threat from the Oregon quarterbacks, but here getting business done through the air.
No doubt, Reese, because you're worried about his legs, the read game, all the stuff they can do. It opens up the passing attack. And I think when you've seen the Ducks teams throughout history, the ones that have enough balance to keep you off guard, keep you guessing.
There he goes! They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Wow, what was the rest of my defense?
Space. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Ducks! What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
And he tacked on the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Raiola. The throw to the outside is complete. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the op.
It's a running room. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
And on the defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Running back searching for a hole. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The handoff to Johnson. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
He kicked me in the nuts. You seen
They're
that?
trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got
That
it.
ain't cool.
He gets it.
What about that press?
Touchdown, Cornhusker.
And And is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Moore to the air. Slithers into space. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. And his throw is incomplete. Shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down. They'll try to run for it. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Ducks with the 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Looking downfield on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Finally, on defense, looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. It's setting up 4th down. And that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
And the Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Still looking on the move. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
This quarterback showing a lot of resiliency here on this drive because 1st down he got sacked, 2nd in California, he's able to scramble, and while he didn't get the 1st down, he's able to get a little bit of it back, and he's made this 3rd down manageable now. Let's see if he can make another play here and keep his offense on the field.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Has to get there to move the sticks. Stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Buddy.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down, if you decide to run the football, you got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off play action on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Nebraska. The Little Red's probably turning into Big Red right now with this performance he's turning in.
And, man, he is in his bag. He's running it. He's throwing it. This defense is like, habit, which way do I go? Who's got the football? He is setting this defense on fire.
Stop this half, one stop next half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Ohio is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Peden Stadium, but the Bobcats have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over Toledo. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
Oh, now about that, I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Moore will throw. Makes the grab on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Finds his tight end. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the 2nd half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last 1st down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Ducks will hustle to the line. On the run, it's Hughes.
Come on now.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Is that my safety? Oh, yo, I'm so used to seeing fucking listening and one of the players know.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. The short hands, it's Whittington. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
3rd down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Quickly complete. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Touch pass on the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Yeah, stupido.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Moore to the air. Bringing the heat. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
You see them there taking a shot. I think the thought process is, look, we've had so much success early in this game running our football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete. but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Quarterback now breaking the field.
Yo!
And the third down pass incomplete.
Yeah, just give him a 3-point attempt. Just knock the ball down, brother.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Intercepted! Oh, what a play!
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback extends the play. He's going to fire to the left.
If I don't trust my coverage, my line.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
You got that step, you get the ball, you get on
the
score.
The Ducks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half.
Oh, yeah. Y'all won't.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Raiola. Finds his man, it's Barney. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down.
Oh, can you win 18? Can you win?
Looking to throw on first down. Tight end finds a spot.
I got something.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at 34.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively. And right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
Looking to throw again. Setting up the screen. Can't get him to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Huskers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll move the tight end. Back to throw, it's Raiola. It's complete to the left. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it.
Touchdown, Husker! And they take it in for 6 more points. The mantra is always finish. They're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards.
Another twin pack. What
Pac-12 in the touchdown, bro? Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's huge. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
That's my nickel.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
He's slow as hell. He's tall, man. More slow than molasses, man.
And the Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll leave it with him. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. The Ducks get the first down in their own territory, but completely undaunted as they go for it and make it on 4th down.
And it's crazy. I don't even think you have a second thought anymore. Even in your own side of the field, like, what, I'm going to have bad field position? Nah, I don't really care. We're going to go for it. We're going to play the numbers. We're going to be aggressive.
They're going to ride this running back.
Damn.
And you got to wonder what the defense is feeling on this drive here, because they've had 5 straight runs now, and they ran it on 1st, 2nd, 3rd. They got it on 4th down, so that's a kick in the gut. And all of a sudden, right away on 1st down, they're running it at you again. You're not being respected right now on defense, and until someone stops the running game, you're not going to get it.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Moore will throw. Uncorks
That's a pick, buddy. Thank you.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy,
hold that ball,
unbelievable
baby.
job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback,
motherfucking ball, boy.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
They'll run it.
Oh, man.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Finds his big tight end. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains.
Defense is about learning the plays. Third down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
He's aligned his safeties to the field, and that should look so weird over there.
To the air on first down. Right on the money. That completion will take them inside the 10 to 9-yard line.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively.
Damn, I can't run the ball.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Touchdown, Cornhuskers!
We take off,
and they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, oh man, what a day. His third touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And adding those stats, and all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Tough to beat in action, gentlemen. You know that. And let's take a look at the highlights. Ohio is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Peden Stadium, but the Bobcats have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over Toledo. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Power football with the run. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives, and the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
On third down, going up top. All kinds of
no
room
way
to
that
throw
that's
that
there
one in
for
there.
him,
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
20 to go.
Nebraska, 42. Oregon, 14.
Got a hook and a fucking curl flat over there. He still throws that shit? These fucking bazookas, bro. Like, you just gotta call cover 2 and just sit in that. Like, dare these niggas are throwing fucking 5 people underneath. I don't even get shit.
They go back to work in the final period of this one.
Where's the quarterback?
Moore to the air. The screen, he can go. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
How crazy is it that one of the best receivers in all of college football just made his first catch in this big of a game? You've got to give the defense tons of credit. They've had a plan for him. They've limited him, and that's why they're going to win.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass on second down. Floating away. Caught near the sticks. It's Stewart. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
There we go.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him, and they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here late.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Moves away as he feels pressure. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man there. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
The Ducks can really attack on this second and short. Takes a handoff. It's Harris. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards. Stopped at the 23.
Hey, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And the Ducks come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Gets the back moving. He'll take it himself. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down.
He threw that.
He threw that. First down, still on his feet. Touchdown, Oregon. And they take it in for 6 more points.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
He'll bring it out. It's Bell. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
Slow as molasses. Why?
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Hunter. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Completion to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there. And as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of points.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback making checks. Just keeps swinging it. Pressure coming. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30.
It's like, what defense is this, brother? This shit don't look sound at all. You want to dig up in the surf? Yeah, there we go.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So the first play of the drive starting here from the 45. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Fires to the big fella. And he's almost
That's what I mean right there, dog. Like,
he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the
makes no
sticks and
sense.
measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. The Ducks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Escapes trouble.
Look at this shit.
What is he trying to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
The Ducks come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Get that guy
and the Ducks will have it 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Hill. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Moore will throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Stewart. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good game on that play.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Quick release on the RPO. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
The Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And he throws another
right at
interception.
me,
His
directly at me, brother.
Got some room to run. At the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Nebraska. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
And the point after is good.
Oregon, 21.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Moore to the air. Quickly to the tight end.
Really?
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Offense takes a timeout, 27 seconds left. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. They send the tight end in motion. Looking downfield on first down. He wants a big play here late. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Got a little space.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, they'll get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They turn to the passing game on third and short.
There for that.
They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. And the Ducks will snap it on first and 10. Here we go. Wants to throw on first down. Got him downfield. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Ducks want to crank the tempo. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play
That's
this
so
one
disrespectful,
through the end,
bro.
but
Like,
this is pretty much window dressing.
let a nigga do whatever the fuck he
Nice
wanna do.
job
He got
understanding.
253 yards
I got to
and
get
has
to
no
that
fucking
gap where
pass.
there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route.
What about those tight
QB
ends?
lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Grabbed behind the line. It's Moore. He'll get in there as they draw 2 points closer. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
So long to my 90 speed running back. So long, partner. Right? Ball the fuck out. 11 tackles, 2 years old. Just a pimple popper. Abuse your brothers. Don't very fucking okay. Nigga forced a fumble with 72 miles an hour, bro. It's wild, brother. And it's a game though. Forced fumble recovery, pick 6, and another interception. Go along with 9 tackles. Give me that player of the week, baby. Ooh, 5,000 XP for that win. That's crazy. 5,000 XP? What we got next? I think we going to roll at Penn State. Yep. It's fucking Penn State, bro. God damn it, Jim. Blasted bugger. Blasted bugger. We got 3 and 6 Iowa at home. Alright, so I got 1 rivalry win. I'm gonna need 1 here. I lost the 1 to Minnesota, which is whack. Oh hell no! How is Texas A&M in here? The 6-4 record, bruh. TCU 6-3. Man, get the fuck out of here. Come on, dog. I lost to fucking Bama and Ohio State, dog. My 3 losses are the top 10 teams. We did get blown the fuck out, but we did get blown the fuck out. But god damn it, dropped us down to 17, bro. We need a win here. We need both these 2 wins, and we're gonna need a division called conference championship or something. which I probably won't get because yeah, both Penn State. Well, if I beat Penn State, I think I have a shot. But Minnesota has to lose as well. Who's left on Minnesota's schedule? Oh, that's bullshit. It's got 2 CPU games and fucking Michigan. Hmm. Lost to unranked USC, and he lost to. He also got blown out by Ohio State. All right. It's looking pretty bleak for us. I ain't gonna lie to you. Holy shit! Everybody's got 3 losses here, bro. LSU, me, Oklahoma, Auburn, Ole Miss, SMU. TCU at 6-3 being ranked 11th is wild. Wild, brother. Florida is 6-3. What the fuck? 6-3 and ranked 5th? Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Mr. Casual Bum Bum.